It's finally here, folks. This is the all-new, completely reworked 2025 4Runner. And seeing as it's been 14 years since the last major update, to say we're excited would be an understatement. The 4Runner has been on sale for 40 years, and Toyota has sold over 3 million of them in that time frame. And to say it's built a reputation as an off-road icon wouldn't do it justice. This is a hugely important vehicle for the brand, and also for the millions of Americans to whom the 4Runner platform is downright legendary. Okay, so what's new? First, let's answer a few burning questions. The new 4Runner rides on the same new TNGA-F global truck platform that's shared with the new Tacoma, the Land Cruiser, the Tundra, and the Sequoia, and it's assembled at the Tahara plant in Japan. Secondly, the iconic rear vertical sliding glass trick that's been a 4Runner design staple since the model's introduction in 1984 comes as standard. And thirdly, yes, we're getting a trailhunter version. More on that later. As impressive as the new 4Runner's looks are, let's talk about what's under the hood first. The V6 option is no more. The recently introduced 2.4-liter iForce turbocharged 4-cylinder engine paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission is the standard drivetrain for the 4Runner moving forward. But before you get out your torches and pitchforks, know that this drivetrain combination is more powerful, more efficient, and best of all offers superior drivability when compared to the outgoing model. I know for some of you, turbocharging and direct injection and, gasp, a hybrid system aren't exactly technologies you all want to rely on out on the trail. But guys, it's a Toyota, it's gonna be great. And in addition to their standard 36-month, 36,000-mile warranty, all hybrid-related components are covered for 8 years and 100,000 miles, while the hybrid battery itself is covered under a 10-year, 150,000-mile warranty. And if the new Tacoma, which we've driven, is anything to go off of, the way the powertrain reacts to user inputs blows the attitude of the outgoing models away. Now, the optional drivetrain choice is the iForce Max Hybrid, which turns out a more than respectable 326 horsepower and an impressive 465 pound-feet of twist. It comes standard on the TRD Pro, Trailhunter, and Platinum models, and is an option on TRD Off-Road and Limited. It uses a 48 horsepower electric motor that's integrated right into the 8-speed transmission, and it's fed off a 1.87 kilowatt-hour nickel metal hydride battery. And it makes the iForce Max equipped 4Runners by far the most powerful production 4Runner Toyota has ever built. Now, the 4Runner namesake has always been synonymous with off-road capability, and the 6th generation 4Runner aims to take things to the next level. Offered in 2-wheel drive, part-time 4-wheel drive, and full-time 4-wheel drive, all models come standard with an automatic rear limited slip differential. But that gets upgraded to an electronic locker on TRD Off-Road, Pro, and Trailhunter grades. All 4-wheel drive models come equipped with a 2-speed, low-range capable electronically controlled transfer case and Toyota's A-TRAC active traction control system, complete with a center-locking differential depending on trim and options. Toyota's multi-terrain select system is back and better than ever, seeing as it now functions in both high and low range. The system intelligently monitors and controls wheel spin on surfaces like mud, dirt, and sand. Crawl control makes a return too, and it's been revised to make it quieter and less intrusive. If you didn't know, that's Toyota's low-speed off-road cruise control that lets you set a speed and focus on steering. And of course, we've got downhill assist. Completely new for 4Runner is an available stabilizer bar disconnect system, taking off-road capability even higher. As for the chassis and suspension, the 2025 4Runner's platform utilizes a high-strength, boxed steel ladder frame and features a multi-link coil rear and double wishbone front suspension. The TNGA-F platform not only adds strength, but it also significantly improves ride comfort and on-road manners. Toyota says passengers will immediately feel the benefits of this new platform, even when riding in the available third row. The enhanced frame paired with the powerful iForce Max powertrain allows the new 4Runner to tow up to 6,000 pounds, which is a lot for a vehicle in this class. On the inside, things are a clear step above what we got in the outgoing model, because while in the 5th generation truck everything felt fit for purpose, here on the 6th generation, let's just say the designers were definitely rubbing shoulders with some of the team from the Lexus division. I'm not saying the new 4Runner is a luxury SUV, because it isn't. But you'll find basically everything on the inside is extremely well made and made out of premium materials. Not that the interior in the 5th gen was bad, but the new 6th generation's cabin, well, to use all the automotive journalism cliches I can, is a nice place to be and refined. The available 3rd row option is a nice touch, as are the 2nd row tumble seats. Now, we can't really move on from the interior without talking tech. Yes, the new 8-inch or optional 14-inch multimedia touchscreen displays running Toyota's latest audio multimedia system steal the show. But you'll be delighted to hear that Toyota has opted to keep physical buttons and knobs for things like climate controls and volume. Both systems support Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and pair well with the available Qi wireless charging pad that supports enhanced power output. There's a USB-C charging and data port integrated on the right side of the display, and there are dual Type-C charging ports included in the front row and available for the rear passengers. A 7-inch gauge cluster is standard on lower grades, while a fully digital 12.3-inch unit is what you get on higher trim levels. Toyota's Smart Key system, complete with keyless entry and push-button start, comes as standard across the board, and Toyota's Remote Connect system gives you the ability to use a digital key that can be remotely shared with others. It should be said, though, that the system comes as a subscription, although it includes a relatively long trial period. They haven't told us how long just yet, but judging by how long they built the 5th gen 4Runner, you'll have it for a while. All 2025 4Runner models come standard with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, a system comprised of a suite of safety features including pre-collision with pedestrian detection, lane departure alert with steering assist, full speed range dynamic radar cruise control, lane tracing assist, road sign assist, automatic high beams, proactive driving assist, and an emergency driving stop system which they say is capable of recognizing when a driver is inattentive or unresponsive based on information fed to it via the lane tracing assist system and driver inputs, and is designed to bring the vehicle safely to a stop if the driver doesn't respond to alerts to take control. Additional safety equipment includes blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and hill start assist control. There's a lot going on here. Even though there is no official crash safety rating information as of now, it's safe to say that the new 4Runner will be the safest one yet. 4Runner will be offered in 9 distinct grades. Starting from the bottom, we've got SR5, TRD Sport, TRD Sport Premium, TRD Off-Road, TRD Off-Road Premium, then Limited, Platinum, TRD Pro, and Trailhunter. The Trailhunter comes standard with a whole slew of off-road goodies. Stuff like ARB's Old Man Emu shocks with remote reservoirs, a specially designed ARB roof rack, 33-inch Toyo Open Country tires, an LED light bar, color-selectable LED fog lamps from Rigid, a low-profile high-mount air intake, rock rails, and a whole mess of high-strength skid plates. It comes with the multi-terrain monitor display, allowing you to see what you're driving over out on the trail. It rides a full 2 inches higher in the front and 1.5 inches in the rear, and all combined it gives it a 32-degree approach and 24-degree departure angles. Add in the fact that it also comes with a 2400 watt inverter and pre-wired auxiliary switches, and you can think of it like the Overlander of your dreams that you can just buy straight from Toyota. Okay, so what don't we know about the new 4Runner? Well, so far Toyota hasn't said anything about price, and while we can speculate, you can expect the new 4Runner to slot right in at about what a reasonably well-equipped existing one sells for, somewhere in the low to mid 40s, maybe 43, 45, and then you can expect to pay quite a bit more for the Platinum, Trailhunter, or Pro model. It'll be interesting to see where Toyota stacks the new 4Runner against the recently released Land Cruiser. Time will tell. Also, fuel economy. Toyota hasn't announced anything, but I'd expect it to be around what the current Tacoma is capable of. I guess we'll have to wait and see. And as for availability, Toyota says it will go on sale this fall. Whether or not that means you'll actually be able to take delivery of a new 4Runner this fall, well, again, we'll have to wait and see. Lastly, we won't know for sure how it drives until Toyota lets us drive one, so stay tuned for that. The 4Runner always has been and always will be cross-shopped with competitors like the Jeep Cherokee and Wrangler, and more recently the Ford Bronco. And looking at data from 2022, one of the last sales years for the 5th gen 4Runner, you can see Jeep crushed the midsize off-road SUV market, selling 181,000 units. 4Runner squeaked out second with 121,000, and the Bronco was only 4,000 units shy of that. The main functional difference between the outgoing 4Runner and the Wrangler or Bronco is the convertible aspect. All three had or have relatively lethargic drivetrains, somewhat outmoded interiors, and drive like trucks. But with the new model addressing all the issues owners of the 5th generation had, a more modern interior, bulletproof and efficient hybrid drivetrain, a transmission with more than 5 speeds, complete with that Toyota reliability we all know and love, it once again is going to set itself apart from the pack, and we can't wait to see how Jeep, Ford, and the rest of the competition respond. So, what do you think of the all-new 4Runner? Is it enough to make you consider buying one? Well, let us know down below. Thank you, Toyota, for sending us all the materials used in this video. I'm Trav, this is Ideal, like, subscribe, and check out these Ideal vids over here, and I'll see you all next week.